So the first thing is just put the band over this hook. Bring the hook to your body. Wrap the band around. So let it hang like this. Wrap the hook around. And voila. You now have this cane on the bands. Push the cane away from you. And congratulations, you're now digging into your stomach with a very sharp object. Don't hurt yourself. No, this should be very safe. You should be very safe here and go slow, but now you don't need to muscle the pressure. Now you get pressure from the band. So keep the belly, play around with sucking the belly in or letting it come out to get tension. But I'm going to show you which areas you really want to look for when doing this release. So the first thing to understand is that the six-pack has 3 bellies. 1, 2, 3. Literally every one of those bellies you can kind of work in with the cane. But before you even do that, understand that the belly, the sides of the six-pack, I don't have gray abs to show you, but they kind of end about right here. Well, all along this edge on each side, you have obliques coming in and attaching. So this whole area on each side is a hot spot for tissue to get stuck and for you to release. So what it looks like is coming in here. This is about where it'll be. A good rule of thumb is to kind of start right next to the belly button. Let it sink in, and again, breathe. Go slow, don't move fast. The average person could probably spend 30 to 45 minutes getting their stomach. You typically will find sucking the belly in lets you get a little deeper. So I'm at the belly button. I feel like moving an inch up. So I would move an inch up. At this, but basically let your body guide you. But the first spot is getting the sides of the abs where the obliques kind of come in. You're just tracing the lateral border of the abs, of the six-pack specifically. The next spot is going to be the psoas and iliacus. Now, when you're laying on the ground, you're on your back, your knees should be bent to give you space, but I can get something similar by sitting. So the psoas is deep in here, and the iliacus is deep on the inside of this hip bone. So in all of these releases, you have spots and you have angles. So you can be in the same spot, but change the angle and get a completely different release. So the spot I'm in right now, I can just go straight back to my spine, or I can turn this out and kind of come in this way, and that pushes the tissue in a different direction. So explore that, and often you will find kind of coming to the midline feels really nice because it peels tissue away from the hips. So to get deep into the second spot is to go really kind of in this way, into the hips and out, like you're trying to touch the inside of here from the inside. So you're gonna put the band right here, the cane right here, suck your belly in, and then let the cane angle so you're kind of going deep. It should be, yeah, I'm pretty sore here. Just breathing. You may be here a long time. I'm not going to be here too long because I want to show you the other areas. But pause the video and go to town. Ooh, I need to do this. Okay. Next, like I mentioned, you can just get straight on the abs, the six-pack, and explore that tissue. But the third part is coming up under the ribs to help your breath. A lot of us spend our time sitting hunched over. The tissue gets really tight all right here. We need to release this so that we can be up tall. So you're gonna get all up in here. The cane's gonna go in, and then you're gonna angle and go up, like someone shooting an arrow. That's where it's going. Right here. Go slow. Make sure your body has time to respond. So right now, I'm a little low because it feels good. Kind of come up, but you would get right under the ribs. Right under the ribs. And you're breathing. Right now I'm at the very top of my six-pack coming under the ribs, but you would just trace out the ribs, looking for anything that might be stuck as you breathe in. So here I'm still coming up under the ribs, but I'm going more to the middle, as you can see. And that's awesome. Last but not least, the abs come way down to the pubis right here. So just don't be afraid to kind of go low after you have emptied your bladder if you need to, and kind of get pretty low down. So once again, you got the entire middle lane here. You got the outside, going on the six-pack. You got the outside border of the six-pack. You got coming up under the ribs, angling up under the ribs, and then you got going into the hips on each side. Doing that area, you're gonna get the majority of your core. It should feel really, really good. Good luck.